friends, my name is Adi, and today we're going to be reviewing The Flooded Earth. It's been a long time since I made a review, but this is the book, and I think you will like this. I liked it. It's a cli-fi book. It's the first this is like the first book I've ever read in the cli-fi genre. The second and third book are the other books in this series. I've been very, very excited, so let's get started immediately. First, we have the history of the two kids and their friends. There are four main characters: Will, Annalie, who are brother and sister, and Essie and Pod, their friends. And their father's name was Spinner. Their mother died when they were babies, and that's all you really need to know about them. And Pod was a slave. That also. So it starts off where one day Annalie is at school and Will doesn't study, so he stays with Spinner. And there had been this group called Admiralty. They were faking that they were doing good stuff when they were actually doing bad stuff for people, like put them in refugee camps and make them devastated and lose their families and stuff like that. And they come after their father, like, just randomly. And there had been giant flood that, like, made the sea levels rise so much that the earth was basically oceans now. There were just little islands. And their father had gone on a boat. They heard a rumor that their father had gone to the Moon Islands, which were a lot of islands that was shaped like the moon. So Will called Annalie, and Annalie came home with her friend called Essie. That's where Essie gets her intro. She helps them on their journey. She was first planning to get off the first place they go, but then she realized, no, I'm gonna go with them for the whole trip. They were leaving to find their father. They had to get across many things, many challenges. And they found this boy called Pod, deserted on a tiny island, and he had no food. He was on the brink of death, and they brought him in. They gave him some food, and Pod learned very quickly of how to steer the boat and how to do boat things, and he was a member of the crew. The four kids went on to their uncle's house. Their uncle's house, that's the only uncle that lives in the Moon Island, so they thought that Spinner might have went there. They went there and figured out that no, and their uncle was a servant of Admiralty, and he explained to them very calmly and surprised instead of doubting them. He told them that everything that was been said to them was a lie. Spinner had stolen some very, very important research that he basically made and stole it from the Admiralty. And that's when they started chasing him. And he was hiding for years. And Uncle Art was kind of also looking for him and the research. They thought the kids could lead him to Spinner, but the kids know nothing. So, leaves off at a cliffhanger. Definitely stay tuned for the next book in this series, guys. Bye!